Hey guys, welcome to Diecast. And in this episode, I'll be reviewing this GMP 118, obviously, McLaren M8B. And this one is driven by Dan Gurney. So this one's a pretty cool one. Unfortunately, I got this without the box. And I was really impressed about the seller just because the packaging was interesting. So long story short, this seller used a bunch of like towels to pack everything up, and I bought 3 cars from him and nothing was damaged. I was absolutely impressed. So shout out to that guy. I don't want to disclose his name, but yeah, like if you're watching this and you know who you are, awesome job. Thank you so much. So okay, to the review, we'll just go straight to the exterior. Lots of cool details on this car. I've never had a GMP model before, and I'd say I'd definitely get another one. So for this one, I just love the color. I love that high wing. It's very unique. It's kind of quirky looking. My wife doesn't like it, but hey, she's not buying it. So let's start from the back here. So this whole rear section right here, you can see the cutoff there. It's a completely removable part. We'll get to that later. Same with the doors, they open up, and it's a very interesting way that the doors open. So you have these nice crisp decals, like they're very flushed. They are not raised whatsoever, which I like. And as you can see, Dan Gurney right there. We do see some silver accents inside of that wheel arch, and we have separate parts here. Unfortunately, the front windscreen does have a little bit of scratch on it, which does not bug me at all. We have some vents right in front here, and some vents that exit from up here as well. So on the other side here, it's pretty much the same. I do love the look on this car. I love it. And we also get the rear part back here as well, and I mean, we can't really miss that engine compartment right there. Looks like an amazing. Alright, for wheel detail, we do have some cool features here. We do have the Goodyear logo right there on the sidewall. We got some nice tread on the wheels, pretty wide wheels actually. We do see a little bit of suspension detail at the back there. We could see some linkages. I can see a little bit on the left side, the brake caliper. I don't see the rotors that well, unfortunately. And then we go to this side here. Obviously the diameter of the wheel is bigger, and it does have a lower offset, clearly lower offset compared to the front. Like, that's a huge difference on offset. And then let's see if we could have more detail. Yeah, I can't really see the caliper at all, but obviously you got some chonky tires at the back. Like, those are massive. Holy crap, that's massive compared to the fronts. That's insane. In the underside detail, we do see a lot of detail. Engine bay, and we do have all these small riveted parts that look like it's one piece, but just that detail of those small riveted pieces, I like that. And you can see some tubing that goes to the brakes. I assume it helps for cooling. And you also get some nice exhaust detail. Oh, and you got some suspension detail as well here. Nice. But yeah, it's a nice added feature for it, and I like that it's numbered. Okay, let's go interior detail. Let's start with these doors that I was talking to you guys about. I'm just gonna use my hands, my apologies. So this hinge, it doesn't really open just Well, I guess you could, but like if you look here, it goes upwards, and then you could just go down like that. It's a pretty interesting feature. Like if I show you, like you could see how that mechanism works on the side of your, yeah. So that's a cool feature there. And it's the same way it goes on the other side. And you get some fabric harnesses there. Very nice added touch there. We do see some interesting vents on the sides here. Looks like cooling for the engine bay, or yeah, it looks like it. And if we look here, we do see the fire suppression system right there, and more details in the harnesses. Got that nice stable. Oh, and that vent to the front there, as you can see. Sorry, that massive wing is blocking the way. It's just huge. We see these stack pipes here, and super cool detail on the hoses there as well. We'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, so lots of detail in here. Let's see, so we could also see details on the gauges. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit more. I can't really see much of detail on it, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there you go. So you see some detail on the cluster there a little bit. And to get to the engine bay, we're gonna have to remove this wing. So I'm not sure if I'm missing a part. Feel free to comment down below, but I was looking on eBay and I couldn't find, like, so this looks like it should connect over here to this roll bar hoop over there. So I would assume there's a connection there. Please comment down below if you guys know more about this model, but I've been looking on eBay and I don't see anything that has any connection to it. It's basically just like that. So yeah, feel free to comment if I'm... Okay, so I figured it out. You're gonna have to take this big piece off first before you can get to the smaller piece. And in order to do that, I gotta use two hands. So I'm just gonna hold the front, and then it just pushes back and then up, just like that. So as you can see, there's like a J type of hinge there at the back. You can see all the detail, and it's nice die-cast metal as well. Set that aside, and you got this part here as well. So that goes off last, and you got these brackets right there, and you got that one holding at the back. All right, I'll get you guys closer. Sorry for the snap you're gonna hear. And look at that detail. That's amazing detail. This is like, I want to say close to Exodo detail, maybe like True Scale Miniatures detail, but that's insane detail. That's amazing. And you can see more of the cooling, like, what is that? Is that the intercooler? It might be the intercooler. And it's just connected right there. Looks like there's a brace right there as well. Or is that a piping for the back? Could be another piping, but it looks like a brace. It looks like the battery. Just lots of detail everywhere. I love it. Just amazing detail. And this is the exhaust piping that I was talking to you guys about. Or is it just dusty? No, I think it's just dusty. I guess whoever owned it before me had it displayed out in the open. But it has a nice look to it though. I gotta admit, it's really nice. And looks like that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.